Alright. Right. Yes. Everywhere. In business. Here we go. Okay. All right, now stop. Actually, Undertale up. Knock it off. Here. Okay, my stomach box. No, over by my coffee. It's like I am. um, let's check. Oh, right. There we go. Undertale. Right. Damn. That's so. Oh, drag down. Very problem. Just kidding. Okay. We're gonna have to do something. Yeah. I say that having my games on a external drive instead of my computer would make the computer run faster or make the like, games run better would not take my stream so much, right? It would make it better. Anyhow, or seems that it's not the case. As soon as I opened the Undertale, it started taking stream minutes. Like the audio was crunchy for me. So if the audio was crunchy for me, I know real. So we're just gonna take one, re-download it on my computer, send it onto external drive, and play it like that was a 1 second experiment. No. So, let's do this again. Here we go. So that here. Yes. There. Sweet. Yes. Read one. I have here. Nice. Okay. Now we have to do it with the doctors. I was gonna say it was like that's way too quiet. It was always so fast and starts. See if all I need to do is restart it. There we go. Okay, there was just wonky. And of course I gotta turn my thing back down because it blew my eardrums out again. It was just like, oh, I heard you on your mic down this time. And no, we can't do that. Okay, all right. So now we're finally here. We're clear. We're set up. We're in business. Got my coffee. I've got some sushi. Let me tell you all. Yeah. Pop directly into your ears. I can tell you. My house and my life has been in such a transition state over and over and over to the point where I am losing it a little bit. There's not a single room in the house that is not in that. Sometimes everything gets worse before it gets better. Just it's like everything is you gotta take everything out of the drawers to organize it or whatever. I like to be and that's just where we be, but everywhere it's everything now. And cats are all upset because we've got blind cats who are trying to navigate changing rooms. I woke up this morning for Fedra, and one of the cats was literally if you change one more thing about the routine or schedule, this is gonna be the last straw for me. And when I snoozed the alarm to give myself 5 more minutes before getting up with Fedra, she was like, "Oh, I don't think you understood. I meant this will be the last straw." And she started stress vomiting everywhere, in the bed, leaving a little trail all the way to the bathroom. So Honey and I literally were like, okay, well, yeah, we have to lay in the bed for a couple more minutes. So that because we've learned the hard way that if she starts stress vomiting, we get up and try to check on her. She just runs and continues to leave a little trail of vomit, and then she hides somewhere, and it's that much harder to clean up. So we just starts doing that. We just kind of have to chill and wait and let her figure her thing out. And then we got to get up and clean up a bunch of cat vomit. It's great. So that was my morning. And then I had kind of a crash out this morning because I really, really wanted iced coffee, but I had to do a bunch of errands. And everywhere that I went for iced coffee, the machine, either the machine itself was broken or they had their ice machine was broken. Or they only had sugar-free something or others, which I personally cannot stand and I think are disgusting. Okay, that one didn't work. It's just been one of those days where it's I'm gonna lose it because all these little things keep happening. Hey Sage, thank you for redeeming the check-in. High five. Another thing on my list of things to continue trying to fix. Yeah. Okay, so last time we tried all the different ways to put it across, right? Where there's 2 and 3 and 2 and 3 and 2 and 3, and that doesn't work. We tried putting 4 across right down here, at the bottom here, and it does work, but that doesn't do anything for us, I don't think. Oh, wait. Hold up. Let me try that again, Because I think I tried that, but I didn't actually try walking across, and maybe I just can walk across to that little thing there, and I just didn't try it to see, like, does that let me walk? But then I was like, okay, we can try vertical, so that lets us walk across. Okay, no, I was gonna see if I can walk up this wall thing. Oh, just look here for the heart and the rose, Mercury. May Allah reward you. It's always so sweet. And we found out that it does work vertically. Hope you have a great day today on Mawlid al-Nabi. Thank you. Yes. It is, in fact, Mawlid al-Nabi. It's not something that I celebrate super extensively, but it is a nice day. Yeah. Sorry, check one thing here. Oh my gosh. Why is my brain not working? Okay, sorry, trying to make sure that all the stuff pulls up. Okay, so, and we can put 4, like 1, 2 where I'm standing here, and then 3, 4, but that still doesn't get us across this little hump there. And because it always floats the furthest out, it doesn't, me turning off these things doesn't seem to do much. Okay, so that resets. Let me reread all these things. If an error is made, the bell blossom can call bridge seeds back to where they started. So if I wonder if these thingies are off, will the bell not call any of them back? No, nuts. Okay, I was hoping that it was maybe like, I don't know, you could place some of them, not others of them. I feel like these mushrooms are significant somehow. Like they wouldn't just have 4 mushrooms corresponding to 4 things that you can turn off and on just like for funsies. Let me go back and read the other thingy. Oh. Walk into Mold Small. Hi, Mold Small. Oh my gosh, it's been ages since we saw Mold Small. Hi, Mold Small. That's right, we can just walk away from Mold Small. We do like Mold Small. Oh my gosh. Maybe because I need that 1 more of these things, maybe I can just abscond with 1 more. When 4 bridge seeds align in the water, they will sprout. Okay, well, just for funsies, let's see what happens. I think when I walk across, it disappears. Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought I remembered that from last time. So you can't abscond with those. The way I broke my ankles when I realized you were alive. Why would you break your ankles, Ray? Oh my gosh, don't break your ankles. But hi. Okay, all right. Officially, folks who know things about Undertale, can I have a hint, please? Like, am I on the right track of thinking that, like, it's something to do with the mushrooms and I need to be like turning the mushrooms on and off. Oh. Washua and Aaron? Okay, sorry. Hold on. Before you give me a hint. Let me say hi to my two new besties, Washua and Aaron, in the same encounter. Okay, Alyssa Ta'ala knew I needed a pick-me-up after the events of this morning, and then this continuing to be impossible for my brain puzzle. Washua and Aaron. I love it. Okay. All right. Hello. I think I'll deal with Aaron first. Because, like, you know, sometimes you just gotta flex on him. All right, let's deal with Aaron first. And then we'll deal with Washua. And then maybe I'll even take a bite of food. I forgot, I need to make that another thing that y'all can redeem on Twitch. Is to, like, make me eat and not just make me take a sip of water or something. All right. All right, let's flex on Aaron. Okay, and I gotta remember that. Okay, I'm not used to Washua and Aaron's attacks at the same time. Maybe I should have dealt with Washua first, because Aaron does take a while. Well, oh well. We'll keep going on this strategy. Next time, if we encounter them together, we'll do Washua first. Oh, no. Okay, I might need a half a bicycle. Feels such like a funny thing to say. I need half a bicycle. Dang, Washua. Wait, I thought if it was blue that, like, it doesn't hurt you if you're... unless you're moving. Have I been moving every time? I don't even remember. Alright, let's flex again on Aaron. Very hard, and flexes himself out of the room! Yes. Yeah. Get out of here, Aaron. That's what happens when you try to flex on the master. Heck yeah. Oh, uh-oh. Uh-oh, 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 uh-oh. Oh, I died. Oh, I wasn't paying attention. Washua! Washua! You betrayed me, Washua! I didn't realize we were starting. I thought I was going to have an opportunity to eat another piece of the bicycle. Wait! Washua betrayed me! No! Okay, next time I definitely need to start with Washua, because I forgot how many rounds it takes to get Aaron to do his thing. Dang. Dang, y'all. Alright, I got too overconfident. Washua, my friend, Washua. Okay, anyways, yeah, for those of y'all who know about Undertale, am I on the right track with thinking that it's something to do with the mushrooms and, like, turning them off and on? Or, like, on the right track, at least, with thinking that, like, it's a vertical solve somehow? But, like, can I get a don't tell me, like, the full solution, but can I get, like, a tiny hint of what you're supposed to do here? Because, like, I'm dying. Because there's nowhere... If I put 4... I can't put 4 on the left side here. Because they won't stick there anyways. And even if I did, it wouldn't get me across. And I can't put 4... like, here. Because, again, they wouldn't stick. And they wouldn't be all in a row. The only where I can get 4 horizontally is right here, but that doesn't help me. And it's not like I can't stand on it and ring the bell at the same time. And I tried doing the thing where I turned all the mushrooms off and then rang the bell, and they did all go back. So it doesn't seem like the mushrooms being on or off does anything with ringing the bell. Oh, sorry, I thought one of the cats was trying to, like, break in the door. Not what that was. I need Fefe to be here. Because he would know. Walk into Mold Small. Hi, Mold Small. Let's try flirting. I don't remember what happens if you flirt with Mold Small. What a meaningful conversation. Let's not get hit. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Hey, I actually managed to not get hit. Look at that. 1 gold. Okay, I think, yeah, the longer I interact with them, the more gold I get. You have no idea, but I think you're doing great. No worries. Yeah, I think you are an Undertale player, right? I know one of my regulars, Fefe, is, but I don't think he's here today. And I don't know if Sage is. I know Sage has like told me about like the community, but I don't know if Sage is enough of an Undertale player to be like someone who can give me hints. I might also just Google it real quick. Because like, okay. Or I might throw my phone on the ground. That works too. Because I'm totally fine with Googling stuff. Like, games are not meant to be annoying, you know? Undertale, Waterfall. What were they called? Something Blossoms? Bridge Seeds. Excuse me, Bridge Seeds. Bridge Seed. Salt? Or maybe Hint? I wish there was a way to get a hint and not the full salt. Because I don't want the full salt. Okay. Sorry, I very quickly skimmed over the thing to try and like see tiny bits, but not see the full thing. Like I'm trying to give myself a little tiny hint. Oh gosh, sorry. And as soon as I went away from the page where I have the YouTube comment section up, of course that's when y'all pop in. Walaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, Pink and Torko. Oh my gosh. And Industrial Parrots. Walaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Can't stay, but late today has been terrible. My uncle has come to save the day. Yay. And you did the boat. You did the boat. I don't know what doing the boat is, but congrats on doing the boat. Amazing. Very happy for you. Okay. So in my very quick, like, just literally like letting my eyes skip across the page, it looks like similarly to where it was like, hey, there's you see like there was a thing down here and I was like, I want to read that sign. And then the sign was just like, congrats, you didn't do the puzzle. That there's also something down here. So I'm gonna try doing that and seeing what happens. Oh wait, this is only gonna be 3 though. Hold on. Okay, I might have to reset this. Hold on. Maybe I have to float it from the other way. Oh, wait. Oh, wait. So they float from the direction that you send them. Oh my gosh. Hold on. Because I was like, they only float this way, and I don't understand. But if I float them all from the bridge, then I could do the exact thing I need, which is to send 4 like this right down there. Oh. Okay, I think I just figured out how I can get across there, but I still want to do whatever is down here, so let me reset this. Okay, I think I just cracked it. I didn't realize that they float from whatever direction you push them. I thought they were floating according to some current that I couldn't see. You're playing Undertale. I'm playing it too this week. Nice! Nice! Yay! Hi, Mai. Yes, I am a brand new Undertale player. I have never played it before. This is my very first ever playthrough. Okay, yeah, so they float according to whatever direction you pushed them. I did not realize that. I thought that they were following some, like, invisible current or something. I didn't realize that it was like I'm pushing them off into the water. Okay, all right, so once I figure out, like, if this is a thing, then I will know how to solve it. See, this is why it's good to, like, give yourself little hints. Because it wasn't that like, oh, I couldn't figure out the solution. It's that like I was operating within parameters that like didn't make sense, or like were false. Ooh, okay, all right. People keep saying things about like pacifist run or like other types of run, and I don't really fully understand what it means, and I'm trying not to. I'm trying to not give myself spoilers or like know too much. Oh, there's a little section. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Okay. There's a little hidden area. Okay, what is the whisper or the echo flower? Excuse me. I'm trying to remember all the real names. Echo flower. What does the echo flower say? It just wasn't ready for the responsibility? Ooh. A pet? Child? What? There's a lone quiche sitting underneath this bench. Will you take it? Sure. You got the abandoned quiche. Oh, somebody, oh my gosh. They weren't ready for the responsibility of a quiche? That's wild. Oh wait, wasn't Sans baking stuff? Did Sans abandon a quiche here? Oh, and now it's just a bench? Amazing. Wait, okay, I want to investigate the abandoned quiche now. Give me the info about it. Heals 34 HP. Whoa. A psychologically damaged spinach egg pie. I would feel so bad ever eating it, though. If it's sentient enough to be psychologically damaged, why would I eat it? That means it has sentience. You can't be psychologically damaged without having sentience. That's wild. You can call me Kira. Oh, I will do my best to remember that, Kira. But like, no promises. Bye, Torko. Bye. Sorry, it's so hard for me to keep an eye on all the different chats. Bye. You're practicing roaring in Smash Ultimate. Roar is short for reverse aerial rush. Nice. Happy practicing. Thank you for explaining to me that one time what Smash was. I still, every time you say something, you're doing something in Smash, I'm like, all right, those adult activities, huh? Okay. Oh yeah, and it seems like once you place them, they stay forever. Okay, so now that I know that it's whatever direction you push them off in, now I know how to solve this. Like I said, I just didn't realize that like I was operating under like false constraints. I did not know. I thought that you could only push them off in the one direction. That is good to know. Because yeah, this was exactly what I wanted to do, but I legitimately thought you couldn't. I was like, there's no way to do that because the current always takes them to the furthest spot. But like, little didst I know. Hey, alhamdulillah. There you go. Okay, easy peasy. Oh, we're getting a call. Hello, this is Papyrus. How did I get this number? It was easy. I just dialed every number sequentially until I got yours. I mean, or that seems like the hardest way you could have done that. You could have also just hit redial on the thousands of times I have called you to see what you would say in every room. That is such a Papyrus move to have done that instead. So, what? Do not. You just said that you did not want us to date. Do not come in my house and call me and say, what are you wearing? I'm about to reach through the phone and kick this skeleton in his teeth. Asking for a friend. I don't care what you're asking for. I'm gonna kick you in the teeth. You're gonna be a skeleton with no teeth in a minute. Here, bonehead. Boy, you better get it together. Can y'all tell I have no patience left with Papyrus? I'm done with him. Absolutely done with him. She thought she saw you wearing a bandana. Is that true? Are you wearing a bandana? What will you say? Ooh, interesting. Okay. He's clearly asking because Undyne spotted me earlier. And I am wearing the manly man bandana man or whatever. Oh. I mean, obviously I'm being given an opportunity to lie, but and I do think it's plenty like morally okay to lie if it is going to like promote your safety. But in this case, given that like I'm clearly heading towards an eventual confrontation with Undyne, and I'm planning to win her over the same way that I have won everybody over thus far, I think I'm just gonna say, yeah, I'm just gonna be honest. Yeah, I'm wearing a bandana. You can't see it on my little character, but I am wearing a bandana. Undyne, come get me in my bandana wearing butt. And before you know it, we gonna be besties. You know? We gonna be besties, inshallah. Just gotta get in my friendliness radius, you know? Just wait to be subsumed into my friend group. Alright. So, yeah. So, you are wearing a bandana. Got it. Wink, wink. Have a nice day. Yeah. Oh, yeah. And also, I think have I called him to see what would say? This puzzle. I've got it. Tried to build a bridge, but the bridge sinks. Okay, yeah, we hadn't called him in this room then. Let me call him in the last room, because I think the last few rooms we had called him in, he didn't answer. That's why I had kind of given up on calling him for a minute. So let me see. What's better than a bench full of quiche? Oh, that's right. We have to call him twice in every room because he says two things. Oh, watch me get proved wrong immediately. Does he say something different in this room? A lot of times he was saying two different things. Nope. Now he's only saying one thing. Let me go back to this other room and make sure I didn't miss a papyrus quote. As much as I am kind of over him, I am still invested in... No, I already heard that one. Okay. I hadn't missed a quote yet. Alrighty. It's basically a trick to turn around right before you jump so that you can hit backwards. Some characters have backwards attacks that are stronger than forward ones. Oh, interesting. There's a similar trick in another game that I play whenever my computer cooperates called Sky, where it lets you stop really quickly if you're like flying, and then as you switch to like gliding mode so you can land, you also turn around really quickly so you like stop. Yeah, Fefa showed me that one. All right, let me take a bite of sushi and get a sip of coffee before we go into the next room where presumably Undyne will probably be. Okay. I will say, figuring out that puzzle with only like the tiniest of hints did fix me a little bit. There is something about like figuring something out and like completing something, even if it is just in a meaningless video game, that genuinely like makes me feel like I've done something, whereas I feel like I've just been beating my head against a wall all day. So I feel significantly better than I have all morning. All right, before I'm so torn between read the sign or listen to the flowers first. I'm gonna read the sign first. Wishing room. Okay. So presumably these will be filled with people's wishes. A long time ago, monsters would whisper their wishes to the stars in the sky. If you hoped with all your heart, your wish would come true. Now, all we have are these sparkling stones on the ceiling. Oh. That's actually really sad. Oh, 2 mold smalls. Okay. I don't think I want to risk my HP getting lowered before I run into Undyne, so I'm gonna just walk away from y'all, mold small. Sorry.
Thousands of people wishing together can't be wrong. The king will prove that. Thousands of people wishing together can't be wrong? Okay. Come on, sis, make a wish. Okay. Wish my sister and I will see the real stars someday. Oh, I know, that breaks my heart. Oh, bro. Look through the telescope? Of course. Oh. Check wall? Interesting. I was already planning on doing a, like, full scope of this. Parsing back and forth. But also check wall. Check wall for what? Maybe it was reminding me to read the placard if I hadn't already. I don't know. Seems my horoscope is the same as last week's. Okay. I feel like I am missing something here. Through the telescope one more time, yeah. Check wall. I mean, it is beautiful. Yeah, I'll say maybe I need a check wall, like hit Z against the wall, even in the places where it looks like there's nothing, just in case. Okay, so far nothing. Let me check the other one just in case. Cannot describe how bad today has been, but in short, screaming kids, butter, and my hips in a flare-up. Oh, I'm so sorry, Torgal. You and me both, my friend. Rough days. I'm sorry that yours has also been tough. Okay, nothing else on the walls here, so... Oh, check this wall. Okay. Interesting. Alright. Ooh, 3 different placards. Ancient writing covers the walls. You can just make out the words. The War of Humans and Monsters. Oh, now we're getting the lore drop. Love this. Why did the humans attack? Indeed, it seemed that they had nothing to fear. Humans are unbelievably strong. It would take the soul of nearly every monster just to equal the power of a single human soul. Interesting. What's the obsession with souls? Because clearly, a single monster can take me out health-wise. So I guess I need to understand, like, what is the, like, metaphysical premise of death in this universe? Because clearly you are, like, a single monster is able to kill me as a single human. So sure, maybe it would take every monster's soul to be the equivalent of a single human soul. But what does that tangibly do for you in the world? Like, what does a soul equate to? Like, I keep going back to kind of the Monsters, Inc. Sort of example where it's like, you know, scream power versus laugh power or something like that, where it's like, okay, but that tangibly, is there like electricity in that universe? Versus in this universe, what does soul power tangibly do? Or what does that equate to? Because just on a physical interaction level, the monster bodies can overpower humans' bodies. So I don't necessarily understand the obsession with whose soul is stronger, because I don't have an understanding of the currency of souls in pre-war society. Am I thinking too deep about this? The answer is yes, always. But, you know, I can't help it. Let me see something. Okay.
Alright, anyways. Humans have one weakness. Ironically, it is the strength of the soul. Powers allow it to persist outside the human body and never dead. So clearly Undyne or the King or whoever is going to try to kill me and steal the soul. That's pretty obvious, I think. If a monster defeats a human, they do get soul. Monster with human soul, horrible beast. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. Is this like Hall of History not written by monsters? This seems pretty racist towards monsters for a like Hall of History written by monsters for monsters. You know what I mean? Like a horrible beast with unfathomable like this. I thought we were kind of pro monster down here in the underworld. Am I missing something here? Why are you so anti-monster all of a sudden? I'm not even anti-monster myself. All the monsters I've encountered, I'm like, this is weird trying to fight you because like I'm a human and that's kind of like social dynamic that we have set up here, and also like I'm an intruder upon your lands. And even thus far, I have successfully been able to not fight a single one of y'all. So I don't know. I just don't understand this. Like, you're telling me like it starts off very sympathetic with like, why did you even adapt? What's the history of the monster war? And then like all of a sudden it's like a monster, a horrible beast. Like, okay, what? I don't know. I'm just a little like the speciesism, the racism, the whatever ism, very much in the room with us. Yeah. Uh-oh. Okay, give me a second. Yeah, because I noticed the FPS was going way down. Yeah. Um. Yeah. Give us just a second to. Um. Yes. Yeah. The stream is taking all of a sudden. I don't know why. Other than just like the warmth, possibly. It's like the AC up a few notches. Yeah. What's going on? Yeah. Sorry, y'all. Give us a second to let the CPU cool down. Get back to where we're in a good spot. Little buddy. I've been paying attention to the music. Every piece of music has details and meaning. Ooh, interesting. Um, I have been paying attention to it in that, like, sometimes the music annoys me and sometimes it doesn't. Like, I've been paying attention to it and, like, how much it distracts me or doesn't. And clearly, I mean, I pay attention to the context of stuff uh, like, this music signals battle, this music signals, like, intrigue or sadness. But, details of hidden information. I don't know enough about music to be able to pick out, like, oh, it's going like G A C D E F, whatever, and like it's spelling something to me. I don't have enough ear for notes like that. Not staying for long, just getting and heading out. We're going to slowly falling apart. Oh, I'm so sorry. Thank you for the gifts. I'm sorry about your phone. So nice seeing a Muslim queer streamer. I'm a trans hijabi that's rough out here. I feel you. I am also a trans Niqabi, and it be the roughest out here. But I'm so glad to see you. Each piece has sections of other songs in it. Nice. Okay. Sorry, I'm just kind of vamping while I wait for like CPU to go back down. Cool. It was going so good. Now, so out of nowhere, like started changing. Oh no, why? It's not. I mean, it's not that warm here. Like I kept the AC on. I've been good. I didn't do the thing where I sometimes get annoyed if I turn it off. So and I see that like YouTube stream at least is super far behind. Actually, both YouTube and TikTok are super far behind. YouTube seems to get a lot of lag for a lot of listeners. So I may be one of those things where I have to stop and restart the stream because sometimes once it tanks, even once I get the CPU back to being happy, like the lag just kind of is there, and there's nothing you can do to like get it back up to real time until you just restart it, which sucks. But the creator of this game is a musician, and the love that heard the soundtrack is so cool. I will have to pay more attention. Maybe somebody will know. Okay, yeah, we've got the CPU cooldown and the room is at like 69. Nice. I'm looking at it here. So, and we're still stuttering, we're still super laggy. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna very quickly stop and then restart the stream. Okay, so don't go anywhere. Just get ready to like refresh your thing wherever you're watching and like rejoin. Okay, we're gonna do like a 3, 2, 1, like break and come back. Okay, it's not even gonna be like 2-minute bio break. It's gonna be like a real break. Go on and then be back. Okay.